2 dates have been given to the office. They'll decide, whoever's in charge of this is going to decide this. The 2 that I chose were June 11th or something like that, graduation for seniors. Most of my kids are not seniors. There's only 3 that are seniors. Only 2 of the seniors actually showed up all year, have done any work. So there's only 2 that'll probably take the test. And those 2 could take the May 29th test. That's the other date, right? The late test. That's my opinion. Now, is that what's going to end up happening? I'm not sure, but those are the 2 dates that we have set up. And no matter what, we got 2 months. Right? Really, it's 1.5 months about, because you got May, you got April and May. That's it. And we got a couple more units to do, so there's a lot to do. So that means that this genetic linkage stuff, you got to get it straight. And we covered it. The general idea of genetic linkage and independent assortment. This is I think an easy 100 points here. It's a test. Those are the 2 questions. I ask you 50 points a piece. You're going to do that at home at 2 essays. The length really doesn't matter to me. If you want to make it really long, that's fine. If you want to make it really short, some people find it easier to write really long pages. Other people like it short. I don't really care as long as you answer the question accurately, completely. Is that clear? Yeah. So you need to give examples and put it in your own words. If you work as a team, I don't have a problem with you guys working together to answer these questions. I really don't care. I just want them answered. You have to have some kind of, you have to write your version in your own words, and they can come close, right? But they can't be exact copies. That's ridiculous. And then the other thing is, I will be running it through the plagiarism checker. So don't copy and paste, because if it gives me back a number that's higher than 80% to some website out there, I'm just going to say no. Okay. So make sure it's in your own words. You can look at anything you want. You can look at everybody's everything and put in your own words. All right. So those are 2 essays. That should be quick. I mean, honestly, you can probably get that done by Friday if you understand independent assortment and gene linkage. Mohammed, Kirsten, and I, we went over the answers. When did we do that, guys? Last week?
No, it was Monday.
Yeah.
It was Monday. We did it Monday. You guys left your session. We did it Monday. I don't know who was there. I think someone was there. I think it was
Erica.
Erica, that's right. Erica came in and said, "Hey, I got you guys all left there. Everyone left me. Boo on you guys for leaving Erica." But anyways, she came in at the end. And so what I did is I made a video. Let's see if I can pull it up first. So of the first 4 pages of Dragon Genetics, which is due, by the way. I will accept everything late unless I tell you differently. There's a couple of assignments I'm just not going to accept late. But let's see, go ahead and rewind this. This is what it looks like. Are you looking? Oh, no, we're rewinding that. I did not spend all that time making that intro for you to ignore it. Pay attention. How long it took me to draw that DNA molecule? Shut up. Nobody likes you. Huh? No. But I did spend some time drawing the dragons in the other video, and I expect people to appreciate how hard it worked. So anyways, I answered all the questions. I talk here about gene linkage. So not gene linkage, I'm sorry, about independent assortment. So if you watch the video, and you should already done Dragon Genetics Part 1. But if you haven't done it, I'm giving you the answers. Here are the answers to what's due. However, you're not going to be able to write the independent assortment essay unless you understand the answers that are in this first part of Dragon Genetics. Is that clear? That's what this is. This is the whole reason to do Dragon Genetics Part 1 is to look at independent assortment and its connection to meiosis. So it goes through all the way to the end. And again, Kirsten and Mohammed I already did it, so they're ahead of the game. They don't have to watch it, right? So, but they might want to reference it. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Maybe you already know the first part. You just want to look up at stuff that you had trouble with. You can do that too. I don't have a problem with whatever you do, but you should have some kind of notes, something you gained from this, and post it. And those are some points. I'm giving you points by helping you answer another project and take some notes, and you got it. I don't expect you to watch all 55 minutes and write down everything I say. That is not the objective here. You do not even have to watch all 55 minutes. If you know how to do a dihybrid cross, you want to skip that, you can. I do a lot of review in video. So if you're like, oh, I heard this 100 times, just fast forward, that's okay with me too. But this is to help you with Dragon Genetics Part 1 if you had a problem. Part 2, I'll post the answers to Part 2 tomorrow or this weekend. That's my goal. Let's hope it works out. All right. So that's the first thing. That's that Dragon Genetics video there, the first 4 pages. Then I do another one on gene linkage. Notice that that's the test, right? So make sure you understand independent assortment from here, and then gene linkage from this. Here's where I explain gene linkage. I didn't do an intro for this one because I didn't have time. I had to play around with trying to figure out some things. And I go through and I talk about homologous chromosomes again. And I keep repeating the same content, the same vocabulary words. I keep defining those words. I keep giving you many different examples. Here are my dragons. There they are. Look how pretty. Come on, people. Those are beautiful dragons. Somebody say something negative about my dragons. Come on, they're fire breathing, and then they're not fire breathing. They got wings, they got horns. Come on.
It looks amazing.
Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Look, they got little horns. They got fangs. They got cool horns. They got scales. You can't. I don't know. You can't. They're scales. They're dragon scales. All right. So anyway.
Okay, calm down, Mendoza. Take a breathe.
He's saying they're stripes. How are they stripes? How's it? Maybe polka dots. How could you possibly see stripes there?
Here it looks like it's like,
It looks like a cheetah.
Who
Looks like
sees
a cheetah
stripes?
dragon.
Do you see stripes there? There's not a single
It looks
stripe.
like dots.
They're dots. Maybe dots. Jeez. So anyways, this talks about genetic linkage, all joking aside. This talks about genetic linkage, and I give you examples. Again, I do all the work for you and color-coded it. And I'll do the same thing for Dragon Genetics Part 2. So the key is that you understand it. As long as you understand it, I don't want you to stress. I just want you to get the work done. So, of course, I'll accept your Dragon Genetics late if you haven't done it yet. That's obvious. I think it's obvious. If not, I just stated it. So now it's obvious. Are we good? So that takes care of those two. And doing those two, making sure you understand those 2 parts of Dragon Genetics Part 1 will let you answer these essays 100%. You'll do it, done. That's 200 points on the test, done. And you can get that done, geez, before Friday. Now comes the hard part. There's gene mapping, which we're going to look at in a second. We'll look at this video together. And then there's this video. I'm seriously suggesting this guy's amazing. He speaks so clearly. He explains everything. And his handwriting's beautiful. It's really just, you can't. Now, is it a show? Is it an HBO special? No. They don't got Chris Rock up there throwing jokes out every 5 seconds. That's true. But the guy does a great job at explaining it. Now, I've explained genetic linkage above. If we have time today, I'll play some of the video here so you don't have to spend a lot of time at home watching it, and I can help you understand things. If you have questions, that would be a nice thing to be able to do in a second if we can. I just think that this gene linkage and being able to map the genes, and they might throw it to you on the AP exam. You need to know how to do it. It really isn't hard. but it can be none of this is hard. It just can be very confusing if you just forget one vocabulary word, if you forget what one relationship is, if you drop a number. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can happen when mixing that up. Then the last part of your test is a take-home part 2. And it looks like this. Oh, I have it here already. I don't need that. Oh, it's going to open up Reader. Are you serious? Okay, hurry up. All right, so this is some of these questions you've already had. Some of these things are cladistics. We haven't done, Mohammed, I don't know if you've done cladistics. I know my 9th grader, the kids I had in 9th grade did cladistics already. You haven't. I think you can figure it out. I'm going to post these answers before Monday. So this is due Monday. Are you clear? Are we clear on that? The Monday of the week, not this coming Monday. Monday we come back. Because this is going on your 3rd quarter marking period, and I got to put the grades in that week. Are we all clear? And I'm putting they're giving us Monday to put our grades in. So I'll be putting grades in on Monday for 3rd quarter. Anything you've not done, you better get it done by Monday of the week we come back, because I'm grading it that Monday or before then. And all the grades are going to be done, and whatever grades you get, I'm putting them in, all right? These answers, I'm going to do them. I'm going to put this PDF on my iPad. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run through all the answers. I will post them before Monday. So it's not like you have to actually, but what I want you to do is to try. And whatever you have questions on, you didn't get, look at my answers and put it out. And then turn it in. Now, am I going to get, if you copy and paste what I write, I know my own handwriting, number 1. So don't do that. And number 2, it's not going to help you on the AP exam. And that's the whole point, is to make this work. Guys, I want to give you an A. I want to give everybody an A. That's not the part, it's not about the letter grade. It's about you doing some work. Are we clear? All right, so that's it. That's all there is. There shouldn't be any stress over this. Like I said, I will post the answers probably this weekend, maybe next week, sometime in the middle of the week. I have to paint my bedroom because my wife wants me to paint the bedroom. I'm going to have to pat some plaster. So that might take some time. I'm not sure when I'll post the answers, but I'll post them. If you don't see it and you're like, where is this man? When is this man going to post it? You could always message me. I'll be online checking stuff during break. All right, are we all good with that? Everybody okay? Mohammed, did that answer any of your questions?
Yeah, I got one more though.
Oh Lord, this kid always has a question.
Man, leave me alone, Mendoza. It's just a quick one. So you said
I'll wait to play the video till you get back. So yeah, what's this now?
So you said me and Kirsten don't have to write notes on the Dragon Genetics, the video, the hour-long video, because we already did it with you in class, right?
Well, let's think about it. You sat there and did it with me, correct?
Okay, so I don't have to. I just want to make sure because I don't want to popping up missing or incomplete.
I want you to answer my. Okay, listen to me. Think about it. You did it with me, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you took notes already, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I added notes on top of the one that I had already.
You have notes. You already have notes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you got notes already. So you can turn in the notes you already have. So yes, you do have to turn them in.
Well, it's gonna look a lot like the Dragon.
Oh, is it now? Is it?
Man, you know what? You making me mad, Mendoza.
I'm making you mad.
I'm sick of it.
Either you took notes or you didn't take notes, buddy. Either you took notes or you didn't take notes. Which is it?
I did take notes. Man.
So that you can just submit it.
Okay, you lucky the meeting's recording. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right. See, you're just upset because you're gonna have to do some work. All right, let's go ahead and watch this video. I think it's pretty straightforward.
Mendoza, I have a question.
I have a question.
Sorry, go ahead and ask your question.
All right, so are you gonna make a video for the second one, like the part 2?
Yes. I said that.
Okay.
So should I write all this down? Because it sounds like people are getting confused. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm going to make it drag. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to make another video for Dragon Genetics Part 2, probably before Friday, probably tonight. Answer all the questions like I did for Part 1. Post it all for you.
All right. I was just
Alright.
curious because I finished the first one,
understand.
but I
I
struggled
understand.
getting through it a little bit.
No, I just want to be clear. As long as you understand, I'm good. I'm
All right.
posting the answers to part 2, hopefully before Friday. I got a lot of stuff going on, so maybe it might be this weekend sometime.
Okay.
Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the FRQ. You have a big FRQ there. I'm going to write the FRQ answers for you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like I was sitting down to take the FRQ. I'm going to set aside 90 minutes because and my suggestion is you do that to yourself. You set aside 90 minutes and you just dedicate yourself to 90 minutes trying to do it without looking anything up. And it's going to be hard. It's not easy. But it's not going to be easy when you're taking FRQ at exam either. So do that. And then I'll post those answers and you can compare your answers to the answers I posted and see what happens.
All right. Bet.
Mr. Mendoza,
Yeah.
do we have a final or is the AP exam our final?
I'm not giving you a final. I don't believe that anybody with an FRQ or I think your AP exam is your comprehensive final. But of course it won't count towards your grade since I won't get the results till the summer, right? Till middle summer. My objective is not that you my objective is you get a 5 out of 5 on that test. You can do it. I have had students that do it. I know you can. You're all smart enough to do it. AP. I had a kid get a 5 out. There was a kid get a 5 out of 5. She did it. She's in med school now. By the way, she got the Josie Edwards scholarship. Okay. So she's a killer. Okay. But no, she's not in med school, but she's finished her second year of case undergrad. But that's not the point, right? The point is not that you get a 5 out of 5. If you get a 3 out of 5, that's fine. You get a 2 out of 5. Great, whatever you can do. It's not about, look, I'm not going to judge you based on the number you get. If you get a 1 out of 5, I'm going to ask you to help me understand why. If it's that you didn't try, I'm cool with that. But I need to know, is there something I'm doing wrong? So I might be asking you next year if I see in the hall, I'll say, hey, dude, you got a 1 out of 5 on that test. Can you explain to me what happened? What did I do? What could I do better to get the kids ready for the exam? What did you feel went wrong? So, and obviously this year, guys, let's face it, this year's been hard. We have not done the stuff. I feel like we're way behind. We're way behind. I know we're way behind. We're not in the class. You guys, let's be honest. You guys have not, on average, you guys have not taken the class as seriously as you would have if you were in the classroom. So there's a lot of issues going against us here. But you can still get that 5 out of 5. I believe in you. I believe you can. We just got to put the effort in these last couple months. Remember, some people take AP biology in a semester. Some people start in January and they end in May and they take the test. They cram it all in. So there's a lot of schools out there that do that. So if they could do that, we've done a lot of work, even though you haven't worked as hard as we would have if you were here in person. You've done a lot of good work. You really have. I'm very proud of you guys saw the grades you got in your report card that reflected the work you've done. I know you can do it. I know you can do well on this test. If you don't do well, that's okay. It's a hard test. It's been a hard year. We're all exhausted. This is a learning experience. This is what is a college test going to look like? What does college material look like? This is it, okay? But if you're not trying, then I can't do much about it, all right? Yeah.
Is it gonna be the same stuff that was on the regular biology?
No, it's the stuff that you see in this FRQ. That's the kind of question you get in your FRQs. Okay. The stuff that's in AP Classroom, those questions they ask you in AP Classroom, that's the kind of questions you're gonna get. And you guys let me be very clear. On your AP class, on your AP test, you guys are scoring 3s and 4s. If you were to take those, if we would have taken that was your AP test, you would have scored a 3 or 4. Some of the kids in the other crew, in the other class, I think a couple kids in this class would have scored a 5 if that was your AP test. So let's be clear, as far as the multiple choice goes, you guys are pretty solid on that. On the material that we've covered. We still got 3 units.
It's easier to do process of elimination and stuff.
Exactly, but that's why they give you an FRQ. And that's why 40% of your grade is FRQ. And as you're doing this FRQ, think about how hard these are. And here's the key to FRQs. Do what you can, get as many points as you can when you get an opportunity. If you get a point, even if don't give up, don't say this is too hard, don't do anything. Do your best. Because I'm telling you, you can get a point here and a point there and a point there. And before you know it, combine it with your good score on your multiple choice. And now you got a 3, 4. You may not get the 5, but you got the 3 and a 4. And that's 3 is good enough to get a college credit. So let's be accurate here. The percentage to get a good score is not that high. Again, if things go bad, we know why. COVID, remote instruction, exhaustion. I mean, there's a list of reasons why. That's why I wanted the latest possible test to give you guys the opportunity to make sure we're covering the material. That's it. Or just to try to do our best. If our best is 2s and 1s and 2s, then that's what it is. Too bad. Somebody doesn't like it, they can yell at me, I'll just go home. All right? After they yell at me, I still want my job. All right, so let's go ahead and play genetic linkage or watch the genetic linkage mapping. It's really important you watch this. And hopefully, after you, and I know Kirsten and Mohammed, I hope you guys understand. I hope that you guys will understand this better than some of the others that haven't gone over what we talked about in genetic linkage already. But I think this person does a pretty good job at explaining it. You know what? I think it might be even better to let him, this guy, explain it first. It's only 20 minutes. We could watch the whole thing in class, and then you could just watch the 5-minute shorty at home. Pay attention. The problem is, here's my problem. This sound doesn't work very well. Shoot. I wish there was a way. There's no. I think this thing has better sound, but it's uploading here. It's uploading some more. Yeah, turn on your sound on your computers. Hopefully we don't get too much feedback, and mute yourselves, turn your speakers on. We're going to get some echo, but I think it's better to get echo than not hear it. Anybody, do you guys hear it?
I can't hear a single thing. I think it might be the video itself in the beginning. If you skip a little bit, you might.
No, it's a YouTube video. It was actually sounded better earlier. And I could hear myself coming out of there. Let me see if I can. I don't want to run it off this thing because this is uploading something. Oh, why is this work? Go ahead and mute it. Let's see if this does a better job at it. I'll try to do it using, I'll sign up to third period. I don't know why I called it honors biology, but it's third period. AP. Do you guys notice on Teams it says honors biology? Did you?
No, I never noticed it.
It bothers me every time. I'm always like, why did I call it honors biology? I don't know. I'm worried about.
No, mine say AP biology.
Oh, does it? Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad it's my mistake did not translate into you having to deal with it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share screen, and hopefully this works. No, don't share video. I don't want to share
Somebody
video.
suggested a good idea in the chat. They said, "How about you just send the link and we'll all watch it together?" If it doesn't work,
The link is there in Schoology. But yeah, it's a good idea. but the link is there in Schoology. I'm gonna try to do it here. Do y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
Which one do you want us to watch first, the long one or the short one?
The 20-minute one that we're watching from MIT, I think that's the best one to watch together. I'd like to watch it together, so let me see if this works, if we get better sound quality through this, then let's see. Oh no, why do you got me? What? Not, I gotta take my, yes, do that. Give me a second. It's loading. You all see this, right? You're seeing what I'm seeing? All right. They're having problems. They said we should try to switch to Zoom, but I'm like, we tried that. It just causes more trouble than it's worth. As long as this works, that's good enough. All right, so let me go to YouTube. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding. It's worse. Let me try doing it YouTube. Actually going to YouTube. If you've watched the first part of this lecture, you'll make more sense. Nope. I give up. Still watch it yourselves, and we'll go over it after you're done. That's annoying. And tell me if you see if it makes sense. You can turn up the volume if you're in the room. You want me to mute myself? How y'all doing at home? You almost done? You done?
Almost done.
Almost 8 more minutes.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to end this in 10 minutes. We have a fire drill dismissal over here today. So 10 more minutes.
I finished the video, Mendoza.
All right, guys, finish watching this. If you have any questions, you better email me this week because I am only slightly checking my emails over this spring break. I don't have an AP test in May or June.
I have
So-
a couple of missing assignments. You'll have them before Monday, so you'll be alright.
I'll be all right. I don't know if you'll be all right though.
No,
I'll grade what I can.
chilling. We always
The sooner
chilling.
you turn in, the better
Alright.
chance you have of me grading it. Grades
Mendoza,
grades
just
due
what I
grades are
redownload.
due when they're due. You're still talking, Mohammed. Bye bye.
Man,
Bye.
See you, Kirsten.
Have a good break.
Mohammed, you know I love you. Bye. Yeah.